Hi guys, welcome to Licket's Little Words. How did a mighty king Vijayavardhan of Sonagiri and a humble tribal youth come together? He was neither a scholar nor a wealthy man. So how did an ordinary tribal youth win the heart of the king? In a hopeless situation, who came forward to save the king? For the answer, let's start the story.
The ideal doctor. In the land of Shonagirinela, King Vijayavardhana had a great passion for hunting. He would often go into the forest with his entourage to hunt and enjoy nature. One day, while out hunting, the king got separated from his group. Riding swiftly on his horse, he didn't notice a low-hanging branch from a large tree. The branch struck him, and he fell off the horse, injuring his head badly. Blood began to pour from the wound. At that time, a tribal youth happened to pass by. Seeing the wounded king, he immediately made him sit down. He quickly plucked some leaves from a nearby bush, crushed them with his hands, and extracted their juice. He applied the juice to the wound, placed a large leaf over it, and tightly bandaged it. Strangely, within moments, the pain vanished, and the bleeding stopped. Soon, the king's soldiers arrived searching for him and were relieved to find him. They carefully took the king back to the royal palace. The royal physician, upon examining the leaf used for bandaging, said, "Whoever treated His Highness seems to have a deep knowledge of medicinal herbs. He used the juice of a rare leaf known to heal wounds almost instantly." Hearing this, the king sent his men back into the forest to bring the young man who had helped him. They found him and brought him to the royal court. The king said, "No gift I give you can truly repay your help." He rewarded him generously. The royal physician then spoke to the young man. "It seems you know a lot about herbs and forest medicine." The young man humbly replied, "No, sir, I only have a curiosity to learn. Once, I had a wound on my leg, and an elder applied juice from this leaf. It healed instantly. I remembered that leaf and, later, through a bit of effort, I learned the medicinal uses of a few other leaves too." Impressed by the youth's curiosity and humility, the king said, "You should not live in the forest. You should stay in the capital and learn herbal medicine properly from our royal physician." The royal physician also gladly agreed. The young man stayed in the capital for 4 to 5 years, training under the royal physician and mastering herbal medicine. One day, the royal physician said, "You've completed your learning. Now you can begin your practice somewhere in the city. You'll earn a livelihood and help the people as well." To this, the young man respectfully replied, "Sir, please forgive me. There are many students learning under you who can serve the city in the future. But in my forest, we don't have any such facilities. I would like to use the knowledge I gained under your guidance for the benefit of my forest people." Hearing this, the king, deeply moved, said, "You not only have an interest in medicine, but you also have a heart for serving others. That is the true spirit of a doctor. One who thinks not only of himself but of his people is truly great. A doctor with such a mindset is rare and valuable. You will always have our support." Saying this, the king gave the young man an honorable farewell. But he didn't stop there. He also had a hospital built for him in the forest to serve his people. Fountain pen written by Dr. Ganjasetti Sivakumar.
I hope you guys enjoyed the story a lot. For more interesting moral stories, don't forget to subscribe my channel